Quite the load. We have quite the load here. So we got some type of Caterpillar motor, probably for some big bulldozer or something. You could tell.
Slap me, I leave my stain. Bad little bitty keep brains on my wrist on rain. Ran up out the bank like it's a robbery. Take care of my mommy, I know she proud of me. Yeah.
What's up, family? We are at Nichiha picking up a load today. We got plenty of hot shots out here today. I know we haven't been posting videos a lot lately. We've been trying to get the semi truck back ready, getting everything situated. I moved my grandma. She moved into my house with me now, so now she's living with us. Had other couple things that we had to take care of, but now we are back into full swing again. What's good, boss? Okay, all right. Pull, like, why I gotta back up? I ain't gotta back up, dude. I don't gotta back up. You could literally back up, swing wide, bro. Swing. What the fuck? Always don't be knowing how to drive, bro. You could have backed up, swing wide, and then came this way. Like, I don't gotta, man. Boy. And what is going on though, man? Bennii in the flesh, Bennii with the chest. Bennii makes a mess. Bennii don't care about the rest. I said that shit with my chest. Hey, look, anyway though, as you guys can see, I got a new friend. That's my boy Kanan. All right, I just got him. Basically, I'm living my best life. All right, straight up. I had the car that I've always wanted. That's gone, unfortunately. I got an ATV, got the house, beautiful girlfriend, great pops. Driving a semi truck. Now, if you guys didn't notice, Pops is not in the truck with us right now. Driving a semi truck, and now I got my dream dog. I got everything I ever wanted. Pops is now officially going to be at home 98.2%. So he still wants us to touch the road a couple times. I think he's going to try to probably get in a semi truck maybe once a week or one time out the month, so maybe a week out the month. I'm gonna be on the road probably like 3 times, so maybe 3 weeks, maybe 2 or 3 weeks out at a time, and then I'll come home and then he'll swap and he'll drive the truck, so that way I can get a week at home and enjoy my family and stuff like that. He has a lot more time to give to you guys, dispatching, consulting, you know, actually being one-on-one with people if it needs to be one-on-one with people, and give you guys more time to be engaged. Also, we're trying something new. We don't know if we're going to do it for too long because it's going to put a lot more stress on me in making content for you guys. If you guys want to become a member, I think I'm actually going to make it one solid payment, and I think what I had up there was a little bit too high. So my thing was, I know a lot of you guys want e-courses. I know a lot of you guys want all these different things to help you guys do better, dispatching, all different type of stuff like that. And I was like, an e-course will take a lot to make, and I want to make it good for you guys. But if I make it good enough for you guys, I'm going to have to charge you guys a certain amount of money because it takes a lot of money to put into an e-course. So I'm like, instead of making an e-course, I can do what I've been doing and make videos for you guys, and you guys can pay for a membership. And if you guys don't want to pay for the membership no more, boom, you don't have to pay for it no more. So I think $25 a month is the membership. Now you can cancel it whenever you want to cancel it, but it's a full membership to the YouTube channel. So what does this membership include, you may ask? Free access to exclusive member-only videos. So let's say if I put a video about my dad dispatching, you'll get exclusive access to that. You'll get early access to the new content that drops on the daily content for everybody else, and including you know, just the daily content. And then you'll get exclusive access to the membership content, which is basically like, you know, just you know, dispatching videos. I'll be at home showing my dad what he does in his everyday life. How does he book loads? How does he filter out the loads? What does he put in his filters on the DAT load boards? What does he filter on his truck stop? You know, what are some hot spots? What are some tips and tricks to make your truck better, or make your journey in your trucking company better? What's better to do here, what's better to do there, different stuff like that. So it'll be a lot more Pops. We also are starting a podcast with Pops as well. So in order for this stuff to go in full effect, you know, of course, Pops had to be home. But of course, I'm also gonna have to be home sometimes too. So when I'm home for like a week, we'll just make a whole bunch of videos for you guys, well-edited videos, and we're gonna have the podcast rolling for you guys as well. So if you guys want to listen to iTunes, SoundCloud, stuff like that, you guys will be able to listen to that when you're on the road, trucking or whatever, or watch the video on YouTube. But it'll be exclusive content to you if you get with the membership. You know, we say we like to be family oriented, so it's going to be family. You know, we're going to have a lot of one-on-ones. It's going to be a lot of hands-on content with you and what you got going on, particularly to you from Pops, directly from himself. Okay, so instead of charging you like $500-$600 for a course, this is the better way. $25 a month times out by 12. What's that? That's $250 if it's 10 months, plus the other two months will give you what? $300? Is it $300? $250? Yeah, so it's $300, and that's it. So $300 a year versus a one-time payment of $600. Some courses be like $1,300. Gonna give you guys a whole bunch of information. If you guys haven't started your company yet, you guys want to know insurance. If you guys want to know, you know, who to lease onto, how to find a company to lease onto, how do I find a dispatcher, or can I do dispatching myself? Drug consortium, what else? All different type of things that you guys would need to make your company a lot more successful than it is. And I know a lot of people are gonna say, well, are you guys a successful company? We wouldn't say that we're successful in the eyes that we want to be, but we have lasted as long as we have lasted. So our biggest thing is, it's not about how much money you can make right now or tomorrow, whatever. It's about how much money you can make 5 years from now. How much money can you save 5 years from now? It's not about how much money you make, it's about how much money you keep. Remember that. Almost like paying for Netflix. You sit down and watch Netflix for 3-4 hours. You can sit down for maybe 20-30 minutes to get some good information from Pops to run your company, so that way you can make more money on your truck and do better in this trucking industry. Other than that, we are at Nichiha picking up a load. I just talked to a subscriber and his wife. I gave them some good information. They found out some places to get some tarps from because they needed some tarps. A lot of hot shots are here. I did not know that. I knew it was like this in the morning. Sometimes you can, you know, get lucky, but there's a lot of hot shots. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and a hot shot just left because it was part of 8. So there's 8 hot shots here. I'm the step deck here. There was another step that just went inside. So it's Nichiha has definitely become a popular place to come pick up loads at. If anybody knows, in Georgia, when you're trying to get out of Georgia, this is probably one of the only places you can really get a load out of. But this is where we at. We at Nichiha right now. So whenever I go pick up my load, I'll be able to pick up my load and I'll strap it down, tarp it up. I think I'm gonna put it at the top deck. It's a small little partial, it's not paying nothing. But we're just trying to partial out the trailer so that way we can move up the road. That is quite the load. We have quite the load here. We got a Caterpillar. So we got some type of Caterpillar motor, probably for some big bulldozer or something. Then we got some miscellaneous pieces for like maybe a building or some type of form of construction. And then we got some Nichiha material, you know, we got like some drywall and stuff like that. So heading over to Henry, Illinois, and then we're going up to La Crosse, however you pronounce it, Wisconsin. That's where we're going. But I'm excited. The first couple hours of the road, I didn't listen to no music. I kind of was just trying to get used to being in a truck by myself. You know, if you haven't been in a semi truck, it's completely different from being in a pickup truck. You know, a pickup truck is almost like being inside of a car, so it's completely different, and you have to get used to that feel. We're finna go drop off. I'm filling up right now. Let's go and see how much we put into this fuel right quick. Woo! So diesel here is $6.99. So you can basically say $6.01. Not 1 cent. $6.10. But that's correct, right? That's correct, right? $6.10. I think that's correct. I think that's correct. Go to school, kids. Anyway, so we spent $871 on fuel so far. Ooh, that's not completely bad compared to like spending like $1,100. So it's not really that bad right now. I probably still have some in there, but you know, you don't want to go too low. I don't know where my gloves are at right now. I'm just raw dogging it right now. I'm just out here raw dogging it. Ain't got no gloves on. I'll say to my boy, what's up, man? What's up, man? That's Kanan. If y'all don't know, this is Kanan. This is my new dog right here. He's a pocket bully. I remember I told you I was gonna give you one. I finally went ahead and pulled the trigger and got me one. He's been great. He's been fantastic. He's probably a little sad right now because he's in the cage. He's been in the cage all day. But I'm just trying to crate train him right now so that way when he gets older, he won't be peeing up the truck. I don't want no accidents. So he's getting crate trained right now. But so far, he's been good, man. It's been real good. It's been a really cool experience. I was just getting my paperwork ready just now so that way I can, I don't go to the wrong address. But yeah, we're heading over to the drop-off right now. It's been a fun experience so far. I have to say that I have to give all my respect to Hot Shot because Hot Shot really has helped me be able to do this and feel comfortable doing this because the stuff like being able to hop into this truck, it's a little bit more scary. I see why people get out of them because it's bigger, it's a lot more to think about, it's a lot more to, you know, take care of. It's a lot more machine, you feel what I'm saying? So I thank Hot Shot every single day for allowing me to be able to get that experience early on with a smaller vehicle. It was basically a dumbed down size of this. So that way when I got into this is not too frightening, you know what I mean? But yeah, we're finna head off, going to the right address right now. He's finna get some more sleeps. We'll take off in a minute. I got my work clothes on now, so let's get it. You know, I'm dropping off in real clothes, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put my boots on in a minute, and we'll be good to go. All right, guys, we finally got unloaded with the Caterpillar load. It is off the trailer. It is off the trailer and it's on the ground. That is their motor. He said they use it for like heating and air conditioning for buildings. I didn't even know that. I thought it was going inside of like a truck or something, but he said no, it's for the building. It heats, it can cool the air, heat the air, all that type of stuff like that. So basically it's a working motor for the building. I didn't even know that was a thing, but now we know. So I'm gonna go ahead and back out, send this Raycon to Jay so that way we can get paid for this. And then I'm gonna go to put the next GPS in so we can head there. Second, please give me a second, okay? Let me introduce everybody to what's going on. All right, this week has been a real simple week. So last week we dropped off 72. I had a horrible week last week. Picked up another 52 to come back up, and we dropped that off as well this week, the beginning of this week. And then now we're dropping off another 57 this week. So in the course of bro, chill. And of course, let's say in the time span of 14 days, we dropped off 72 plus 52. What is that? That's 11.4, if I'm correct. Or is that, no, that's 12.4. That's 12.4 plus another 57. That is 1, 3. I think that's 71. So it's 17.1. So $17,100 in the course of 2 weeks. It's fucking horrible. Just a norm, He's in potty training anyway, just a norm. So we got to drop off, I believe it's this load that we're dropping off today. But right now it's currently 5 o'clock in the morning. Like, look at it outside right now and tell me it's not 5 o'clock in the morning. This does not look like 5 o'clock in the fucking morning. But it's 5 o'clock in the fucking morning. They just swapped drivers. Them boys must be tired. Like I said, I've been kind of keeping quiet the first couple days for me by myself because I really wanted to focus and just really understand the truck and really get to know the truck by myself. Because there's a different feeling when you're with your dad or you're with somebody you're comfortable with to being by yourself. You know, everything's on you now, a lot more responsibility. So I just wanted to take the time for the first couple days, me being on the road, to really get my bearings and really kind of get a schedule in place so that way when I'm out here, I won't be out here fumbling the bag. After our pre-trip, then we're gonna head to the drop-off and we're gonna drop off our loads today. Yo, good morning. So I know these videos have kind of been like a little choppy for the most part, you know, just watching the video because like I said, it hasn't been no real, my director touch to it. So it's really kind of just, you know, me going about the past couple days, really trying, like I said on Instagram, I really been just trying to enjoy the moment, savor the moment, let it soak in my mouth because this is like I said, it's surreal. I cleaned out the whole truck today, so I did that. I cleaned out the whole truck today. Like everything's clean, the floor is spotless, you know, the space is clean. Everything is clean up here. This is trash up here. I'm having issues with my mans right now because he just gotta fully get the grasp of being in a truck. He peed the bed this morning. So I had him in there this morning. I took him out, I let him pee, I fed him. I'm done pee and poop. Then I fed him. He don't eat in the morning that much. He really eats around like anywhere between 8 to 10. It just depends on the time of what I fed him last night or the night before. And after I let him drink his water and eat, he just kind of played with me for a little bit. I didn't think he's gonna have to go right again, but I have to remember that he's a puppy. He has a small body. Once it goes in, it's got to come out. And I ain't take him out to go use the restroom, so he just peed just now when I was on the phone with my dad. I wasn't paying attention to him, but it's all good though. So yeah, so far everything's sweet. It's currently Sunday. We're waiting till tomorrow so we can go drop off our load that we got a load to pick up. We're going to New Jersey. These rates suck per usual. There's nothing new about that. The rates do suck. After we left SpeedCo yesterday though, we went to SpeedCo, and let me tell you how these people are. They are, and this is not just SpeedCo or the SpeedCo that I went to. This is just mechanics in general over the road. You know what I mean? Especially if you don't have your own mechanic and you go to somebody and they feel like they can get you. It's cool. I come off as a guy who's, you know, young, not knowledgeable of what he's driving, because it's true. I don't really know too much about the filters. I don't know too much about the motor. I don't know too much about this truck and what this truck needs. I don't know too much about just some of the components. And, you know, if somebody says something like your S-cam bushings are going bad, I know what an S-cam is, but then I don't know what's the cause if it's going bad or if it really is bad or what should I look for. You know what I mean? I'm just not that knowledgeable yet. So I went in there for an oil change. Did an oil change. They didn't have the fuel filters, so I got to get fuel filters. Fucking sucks, but it is what it is. So they did the oil change, $400. All right, fine. Then, as they're doing that, they're saying, hey man, your brakes on your passenger side rear front differential are soaked in oil, or soaked in hydraulic fluid and shit. Or I think she did say oil. Yeah, oil. My bad. Soaked in oil. So I'm like, we just got that fixed. Like, what's, you know, tell me what the issue is. You know, shouldn't be nothing wrong with it. So of course she was right. It was messed up. The seal was not properly mounted in there for the, I guess the differential to the brake chamber, she said, or something. I don't know, man. Like I said, I don't know too much, but I called my man Rico and I called my dad to get a better understanding so I can fully understand myself. And they were right. It was like, yeah, okay, that sounds about right. Okay, fine. Get her to change the seal, new brakes, slap it back on the truck. We should be good. So with all that said and done, it was going to be like, plus the oil change was going to probably be like $800. She kept saying, worst case scenario, you may spend $1,100 if I have to go in and get more stuff, yada, yada, yada. So she's working in there for about an hour and a half, and then she comes back and says, well, worst case scenario, your slack adjuster just fell off when I took your when I started taking things apart. And Rico was like, what does the slack adjuster have to do with anything? And she said, well, your push rod from your brake chambers, it's something is not threaded right or something to the slack adjuster. And I'm just like, in my head, I'm just like, I'm not understanding, so I'm trying to get Rico to help me understand. And Rico's like, bro, you don't just tell that lady to put this stuff back together and go about your business. So she's saying this, that, and the third. She said that the job was going to cost $3,000 to get the whole job fixed. We went in there for an oil change, people. We went in there for an oil change. And she came back saying that it's going to be $3,000 or around that ballpark. So we was like, man, nah, put the slack adjuster back up to get, put it back together and put everything back together. She was like, but you're not going to be ready for DOT. You know, if DOT pulls you over, this is going to be a major problem, yada, yada, yada. So my dad calls. I put him on speaker with Rico. And he says, you know, he hits him with some smartness. He was like, hey, look, appreciate you guys for really helping us out. Can my son record? He does YouTube. Can he record? So that way we can get this information out to people who are, you know, having this issue or who run into problems like this, and they can see what the bill's going to cost to fix the truck. She said, oh yeah, that's fine. I doesn't mind. Then my dad says, how many subscribers and followers you got on TikTok? And I told her the number, 50,000, and I said 300,000 on TikTok. She was like, I'm gonna have to talk to my manager about that. You know, I can't give you a estimate, or I can't give you an answer on if you can record now. But you just said we could. You just said we could. So we was like, okay, fine, cool. You know, we're just gonna be outside the shop. We're not gonna be directly on you. We're just gonna talk about it. So about an hour later, she comes up to me and says, oh, I found your problem. It wasn't your slack adjuster. Whoever put the seal on previously on your differential, whoever put the seal on, they didn't do a good job. So I'm gonna just put the seal back on put it back up there for you, and I suggest you run back home to your mechanic and just let him have a second look at it to see if everything's okay. In my head, I'm like, but you made it sound like it was the end of the world. You made it sound like we couldn't go run like that. You made it sound like it was a messed up problem. So anyway, I tell my dad, he's like, man, see, I told you. People just be trying to rip people off all the time. So the bill ended up being $1,500, which in fact, she still got us. $1,500 to change a seal and then put everything back together the way it was in new brakes. I think she still got us. And an oil change. I think she still got us for $1,500. But she was about to charge us $3,000, people. $3,000. In a time like this where trucking is messed up, everybody knows about the race for trucking. Everybody knows how bad trucking is right now. And you want to take $3,000 off of us? You just want to rip us off that bad? So here's to say that, to be honest, if you're going to be in trucking, you got to be ready to pay for money like that regardless. But don't get bamboozled, okay? Don't get ripped off. You know what I'm saying? Really do your due diligence to figure out if that's how much that shit really costs. Thank God we have Rico who's on the team. He's like, man, no, that should not cost that much. No, man. No. So, and Rico really knows his stuff. Rico can talk about the truck and know what's wrong with your truck, and he's not even there. All you gotta do is explain the problem. He'd be like, oh yeah, change this, change that, and get that fixed. Rico's that good. He's really just that good. Some people are just naturally that freaking good. But anyway, paid the bill, walked up out of there, went to a parking spot, went over here, got some food. Next day I went to the casino. Well, that night I went to the casino. Then I came back over here so I can get some more food, get breakfast, take him out, do what he got to do. I'm going to go back to the casino tonight. I am over here in Omaha, Nebraska. I'm supposed to be meeting with a subscriber today or tomorrow. Oh, no, it's today. But we're meeting with a subscriber. He's got his own truck. I think he's got a Freightliner. So it's going to be pretty cool to meet somebody out here. But other than that, man, that's really been going on. I know you guys been wanting videos upon videos, and y'all been wanting the greatness, but it's going to come. It's going to come. I'm just trying to get used to being in the truck and getting myself together. You know what I'm saying? I want to be safe as possible out here as well. I don't want to be out here like in the pickup truck. I was able to record on the fly and do things that I need to do, but now I feel like I have to take a little bit more time and get used to being in this truck, get my routine down, get myself situated so that way I could be the most efficient to you guys, because I'm trying to push out videos Sunday through Thursday. That's my goal. Sunday through Thursday, and then Friday and Saturday is my break days. And I might do that for like 2 or 3 weeks out the month, and then that last week out the month, I'm gonna take a break. So that's how I want to run it. That's how I want to do it. But like I said, I gotta get in a routine to be able to understand how I'm gonna move in this truck every single day. But with that being said, I love you guys. Appreciate you guys for watching the video. I love y'all. We're gonna come back with another banger after this. I know this is probably what you probably want a little bit more. We're gonna talk about some situations that's going on in the trucking industry right now. But other than that, that's it. I love y'all. Y'all be safe. If y'all got Pop's Instagram, The Partial King, follow him on Instagram and show him some love, man. Show him some love. Because I'm pretty sure he's not really like being at home, but you got to do what you got to do to grow the business. You feel what I'm saying? Other than that, peace.
Counting these commas, we run it up. All of these hoes, they won't come with us. Sipping that dirty, she getting real sloppy. Staying high, now she living the dreams. On the pants, Magello on me. Jolly Ranchers mix it up with the lean. Johnny Dang, all my diamonds on fleek. Pop me a perk, she think I'm a geek.